In this video, you will format your document. You will change the font style, size, and color, as well as the margins of your document. You'll change the spacing and alignment, and also add a header or footer with page numbers to your paper. To get started, open your revised paper draft. From a new tab or window, go to Google Drive. Open Paper Draft from your drive. Now that you have made revisions and proofread your document, rename it with the title of your paper. Each instructor has different guidelines for how to format your paper. Refer to your instructor's guidelines or ask your instructor if you have questions about the format they prefer. Then use these steps to format your paper. First, change the margins. Margins are the white space that frames the text in your document. The default setting for margins is usually 1 inch on every side, but you can adjust the margins to make them wider or narrower. If most of your documents use the same size margins, set the size of the default margins for all new documents. Next, select the entire document and change the alignment of the text. Most papers are aligned left. The text begins at the left margin and runs across the page. When the line gets too long, words move to the next line, leaving a ragged edge of text on the right. Justified alignment means that the text runs from margin to margin on every line. You'll usually see justified alignment in magazines, newspaper columns, and other publications. If you have a title, highlight it, then center it on the page. Some paper styles require a heading with your name, your instructor's name, the class, and the date of the assignment. Add this information and align the text according to your instructor's directions. Next, change the spacing between the lines of all or part of the text to single or double, or create custom spacing according to your instructor's directions. Then change the font style. With the text selected, choose a new font style from the toolbar. Then select a new font size. You can also set Google Docs default font styles to match your instructor's preferences, so you don't have to make changes next time you create a document. Once you have changed the font style and size, select some of the text in your document. Then update the normal text to match the style you chose. Finally, add page numbers to your document. Page numbers can go at the top of the page, which is called the header, or in a footer at the bottom of the page. Choose where you want your page numbers. Now the correct page numbers automatically appear on each page in your document. If someone prints your paper, it helps them keep it in order. To add your name or the title of your paper to the header or footer, click beside the page number. A pale line appears to show that you are typing in the header or footer. Type your last name or the title of your paper. This text now appears at the top or bottom of every page in your document. Click back in the body of the document to stop editing the header or footer. Check the formatting guidelines for your assignment carefully and ensure you've formatted your document correctly. Then, move on to the next video to create your bibliography. Now it's your turn. Change the format of your document to fit your instructor's specifications. Change the margins, alignment, spacing, and font style and size. Then, Add a header or footer with page numbers and additional text if you need to. When you have finished formatting your document, move on to the next video where you will explore ways to publish and share your work with others.